We're looking live at a beautiful fly-in to Everbank Field in Jacksonville. But even if you close your eyes, Brock, you'd still know exactly where you were by the rallying cry of the Jaguar faithful in the stands. Cam Little out for the opening kick. And we're off from Jacksonville. Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Wilson airing it out to start. That pass caught by Tank Dell. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, looks like the 30.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 31. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. So on our opening drive, Brock, we've got a big defensive highlight already as the pick 6 starts off our scoring.
This is a defense who isn't hiding how they're approaching this game. They want to be disruptive. They're unafraid to be aggressive. Can be a risky mentality to have, but boy, can it set a tone early.
Little tacks on the extra point. And the Jaguars will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. After the pick, here's Wilson. Finding Collins. They gain 14 on the play. And it sets up a Houston 1st.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Wilson now from the gun. Completed to Collins. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Edwards on the shotgun handoff. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
On the ground, it's Edwards again. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
It was University of Wisconsin, Kate, the first time I heard this term, slow to explode through. And think how good that Badgers run game has been at the college level. Well, they made runs like that look easy. Slow to, explode through.
Wilson now off the play action. And he will score. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans get it down to a single point. Nico Collins with a touchdown. That was just gorgeous football right there. He saw the window, just had to wait for his guy to flow toward it. And that pass fit in beautifully for the touchdown.
Kate, this is one of those moments where a quarterback's got to take his pre-snap read and make sure he confirms it quickly post-snap. And when he does, and he's got space to fit that post in, like you said, it's a thing of beauty.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Evans now to return. He stopped on the return at the 27. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And they get him down after a solid gain up to the 31. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Connection made, Travis Etienne. It's a gain of 22. And that's a Jaguar 1st down.
Yeah, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the 1st down. That's called yards after catch. And it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
Let's go.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Second down now, 7 to go. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Deep down the right sideline, it's his running back making the catch. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars finish off their opening drive. Dangerous route to have to defend, Brock. A lot of running backs are so good at sneaking behind defenders running that pattern.
And if you're going to find your back for a touchdown, Kate, this is the first route you'd expect. Get him a favorable matchup. This guy can flat out move. Send him out there, stress that coverage, and go deliver for 6.
That one right down the middle. And the Jaguars take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. They're out and set, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry up here. Another try following the sack. Oh, it put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. Try getting it to Nico Collins. So they're left facing third and long.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Shotgun snap for Wilson. He's loaded another one. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Devin Lloyd making the play. And the Jaguars are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Well, that's now his second time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the second on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Now toss it to Etienne. He's contained at the line for no gain. Will Anderson Jr. in on the stop. Offense up to the line fast.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
2nd and 10 now. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr.
At their own 20-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now it's 2nd down. Wilson looking to throw. Fits it through the middle. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Sticking with Edwards here. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Devin Lloyd on the tackle. A solid gain of 6 there. Welcome back. We'll begin the 2nd quarter with the Texans in possession. They'll have an easy 3rd and 1. Trying it left side with Edwards. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. So now they're going to throw with Wilson. Has a man, Dalton Schultz. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
From the 47. Finds a man, right side. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it sets up a Houston first.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
It's pretty obvious this defense, man, they need more people around the line of scrimmage. But the minute you do that, Kate, start opening up those throwing lanes. This is how balance takes apart a defense.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. They'll go from the gun with Edwards. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go, second down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Jaguars take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought the defenders are offensive guys in bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
Tough one to retain through that hit. So second down coming up.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
On second down, it's ETN. Up the sideline to the 45. And he's finally stopped across midfield at the 47. How about a big hitter, 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Lawrence in the pistol. The screen pass falls incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Lone back gets the handoff. They'll cobble together a yard there. It was Osa Odigizua in on the tackle. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second, and incompletion is still pretty good, too.
So they send him out for a field goal, and they don't get much longer than this. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Jacksonville in punt formation. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. And he drives this into the pouring rain. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. It's going to be a punt of 46 yards. And it's going to be Texans football. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. As a man, that's Cortland Sutton. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Big play to begin the drive. That's up to the 37. Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And they had that one contained right at the line. Devin Lloyd on the tackle. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Everbank. The Texans at a disadvantage on the scoreboard. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. To throw, here's Wilson. He beams one, deep right side. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. That goes for 36 yards. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Wilson with it on first. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line. So with that play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Trying again following the sack. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Throwing is Wilson. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
When you ask a lot of your defenders on that field, it is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignment's hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease.
Timeout taken by the defense. Their second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. On for the field goal now. Here's Brandon McManus. From the right hash, a 49-yard look. The kick by Folk is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Returning it from the 4. He stopped on the return at the 27. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Lawrence working from the gun. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Motioning him from the slot right. Lawrence trying again on second. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Houston calls it second timeout. The Jaguars into punt formation. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he drives this one into the pouring rain. He'll take it in short of midfield. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. That one in the books is a 48-yard punt. And hardly any time remaining for them in this game. New set of downs for him from the 46. Wilson on 1st and 10. He's throwing deep to the left side. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. An incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Wilson now from the gun. And they pick him off again. And the Jaguars get the football back with minimal time to go in our half. Well, Brock, it has been a special day for this defense when it comes to forcing turnovers. Big play after big play, and that is their fourth interception of this contest.
Special for the defense and an absolute nightmare for a quarterback. One interception, it sticks with you all week long, but throwing 4, he probably wishes he could be anywhere else on earth other than this field right now.
The Jaguars in a good starting spot for this drive. Coming up, 1st and 10. He'll throw it. He throws a bullet deep to the right. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Trayvon Diggs has got it. And the Texans do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. On now is McManus to kick this away. Here's Carter on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And an excellent return here sets them up almost at midfield.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
The Jaguars in a good starting spot for this drive. Coming up, 1st and 10. Here's Etienne to begin the drive. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Blitz coming. Lawrence. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Patrick Queen in to pick it off.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
They're out and set. 1st and 10. Now begin with a run by Mixon. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Wilson now. That's going to be be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Wilson. Complete beyond the marker. The 40. Headed right through the middle of the field. Nico Collins. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans grab the lead on their first series of the half. Nico Collins with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
That one splits the uprights. And the Texans push their lead to 3. On now is McManus to kick this away. Evans now to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr. And the Texans have it after forcing his 4th INT of the day. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
And he's going to fight his way down to the 35-yard line. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Keeping it with Mixon. And he's short of the 1st after a mile gain. 5 yards on the play. They could just do that again. 3rd and 2 coming up.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Third down, Mixon gets it. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Working quickly here. Running for it, Mixon. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's a pretty clear plan of attack by the back from the very start. Found the lane quickly, didn't hesitate, knew exactly what he needed to get past the marker.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. On the ground again with Mixon. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. Second down now, 7 to go. Staying between the tackles with Mixon. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4. Running with Mixon out of the gun. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
Coming off the edge, and it's blocked. Live ball picked up inside the 25.
This block right here, it's a product of preparation, effort, and determination. They attacked the soft spot in the line, and one of them was able to will his way through and get to the kick in time. Well done.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, a give to ETN. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
From the 28. He put everything he had into this one. He's got it inside the 25. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
2nd and 6 coming up here. This throw is caught. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. It's a 6-yard gain. That sets up 1st and goal.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Lawrence to throw it. He's on the move. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And they'll try to build on that big stop.
I know we talk about rhythm a lot when it comes to music, but it's the same thing with a quarterback and his protection. This QB was in rhythm, but they knocked the notes out of him on that one.
They'll try again from the 4. It's 2nd and goal.
Hey, Lion.
From the gun, ETN gets it. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal. Here's Lawrence to throw. He'll get this to ETN. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, that's one of the moments as a QB you just feel like those defenders are in your huddle. To drop them for a loss on third down can't happen. That's an incredibly quick read by the defense.
Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And in the fourth quarter, that's going to tie the game.
And we're barely into this quarter, Kate, and already a tied game, a whole new game. Starting from this point, every single possession will be a premium.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield. 1st and 10, a run to Mixon. And they try to power right forward, but only a couple of yards there.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Shotgun snap for Wilson. Hits him on the out route. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living throwing into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win, and there aren't a lot of quarterbacks willing to make that throw and trust their receiver to get it done.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Out of the shotgun, a gift to Mixon. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Edwards on the shotgun handoff. And he's brought down for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Coming up now. Looking to throw. He has the 1st over the middle. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up 1st and goal. They're going to run here. It's Mixon. And he's going to advance them down to the 4-yard line. So a timeout comes in. Looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. Again, the give to Mixon. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. Only manages 1 yard on that run, so now they'll need 3 on 3rd and goal.
Well, you get a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical 3rd down call.
Mixon on 3rd and goal. And he's in for the touchdown. The Texans take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. McManus on for the extra point. Got a good plant in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Texans break that tie and now lead by 7. On now is McManus to kick this away. Fielded at the 14. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Lawrence taking a deep shot here. That's grabbed inside the 30. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars cut it to a point late in this one. In the 11th hour, now a point after try to tie this game. And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the 4th. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
26-yard line.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. Looking to throw it. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
With the pressure, boy, that sped that whole play up, didn't it? And it opened up a wide range of outcomes. A hurried throw almost ended up an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. To throw. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're rolling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
Throwing now. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he can take the lid off a defense at any time.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Now a timeout called by the Jaguars. That's their 3rd. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Now to throw. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped. They stun the defense with a gain of 14 on 4th down and pick up the 1st.
Oh, I love 4th downs. It just brings out the very best, and you get to see how you handle the most pressure, and it turns out, well, they handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. A give left side. Here's Mixon. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on 1st down. You just want some yards to set up an easier 2nd down play. But they will take that execution every time.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he gets some good yardage down to the 42. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line. It's Mixon on 2nd down. And he gets this down to the 41 before being stopped. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. Still one more in their pocket to use. 3rd and just 2 to go. A give to Mixon up the middle. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. Final timeout called by the Texans. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. A modest amount of time left, Brock, but crucially no timeouts for him. It's 1st down. The gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll take it ahead down to the 33. Give him 5 on that carry, bring it up 2nd and 5.
That's just a good play to mix up what you're doing and keep that defense guessing. The execution, that's pretty well done too, creating the space for a solid pickup.
And tough sledding for him, only room to get it to the 30. And they get it spiked before time runs out, but only 3 seconds remain. So immense pressure resting on this kick from Brandon McManus. This one from 47 yards away. Direction doesn't look good here. He missed it right. And folks, we're headed for overtime. Man, this has been such a great game. Nobody is ready for it to end just yet. After 4 quarters. All right, so in overtime, Brock, we could see 1 possession or we could see 3+. If the team who gets it first scores, the game ends then and there. A field goal or less, and we play on, and their opponents get a chance to respond. And if we're still tied after those first 2 possessions, this soccer chick likes this. It's golden goal football, Brock. The next score would win. Well, both teams have battled not just each other over 4 quarters, Brock, but these elements as well, and it's not letting up. Overtime is underway. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the 2 of them.
A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Here's Etienne on 1st down. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Second and 8. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Now give this up the middle to Etienne. And he's going to run this one well into the red zone to the 14. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
It's a Jacksonville touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on football fields. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
So the Jaguars come away with the win in this one. And it took some extra effort, Brock, some bonus football before they were finally able to separate from the opposition and earn that hard-fought victory. So for Brock Heward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. It's a win for the Jaguars as we bid farewell from Jacksonville.